What I do is reality. I am not a magician. I don't use tricks, I use methods. But let's face it, you don't have a pair of handcuffs put on you and you don't go and blow on them and they come off. I mean, there has to be a means to get your hands out of the handcuffs.
One of the realities of Bill's escapes is there can be a lot of danger involved. Hanging 1,500 feet in the air, dangling from a helicopter while strapped into a straitjacket isn't like sitting in your living room watching TV.
Well, you're dealing with height, you're dealing with hanging beneath a helicopter. If you're beneath a helicopter 10 feet in a straitjacket and the wind catches you wrong and the chopper goes to the side, you can be swung underneath, killed by the blades. The external load can drop off and you can fall down. You can be doing a jump off of a bridge in chains and padlocks and not get out in time if you got an anchor attached to your leg and be held under and drowned. I mean, coffin, the first burial I was buried alive, the lid of the coffin caved in on me and lost my air supply because the tent blew down with an electrical storm. The unpredictable is basically what happens.
Why do you take some of the chances that you do? What compels you to be the world's best escape artist?
I want to be a star.
This is a vehicle to stardom?
Yeah, I'd much rather be an actor or have some other capability, but this just happens to be what I'm good at, and so I do it. It's just all a stepping stone to become basically what I want to be, is the highest paid entertainer in the world. Harry Houdini, if there's one thing he did that I would like to do, he was the highest paid entertainer in the world. Now, we're not talking about the US of A, and when you talk about me, we're talking about a world situation. He was the highest paid entertainer in the world, and that's what I would like to achieve.
In Bill's business, getting to the top can sometimes mean starting at the bottom. In this case, the bottom of a river.
What were your thoughts when you were standing right over White River, getting ready to jump some 40 feet into the water?
I want to get this over with.
Quickly.
Quickly.
And he did, in less than 30 seconds.
The arms are free! Bill Shirk has done it! He has done it again!
Then, to get more publicity necessary for his rise to stardom, Bill went to Spain to run with the bulls in Pamplona. It's a traditional event, but he added a twist. He did it in a straitjacket.
Well, about 3 feet from us, after I got the jacket off and the bulls had passed, a guy was gored and got him right in the stomach. And I had the jacket off, which then looked like a cape in the streets where the bulls run, and they thought that I had a cape, which is illegal, so about 10 Spaniards came over and started beating on me. My brother came over, and they knocked his front tooth out, threw his camera against the wall. The police came in, and we were ran out of town. That was the second escape I ever did, and was out of the country, and that was probably the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life.
If that was a stupid thing, one of his next escapes was one of his best. He holds the world's record for the fastest registered jailbreak. Not only did he have to get out of jail, but first he had to free himself from handcuffs, leg irons, and chains.
Bill, do you have a death wish? Is it the ultimate ego challenge to risk death to satisfy yourself?
Believe me, I love life too much to throw something away, and I'm not interested in killing myself. In fact, I'm not planning on it. I'm planning on living to be a ripe old age. 100 sounds good. And then I'll clone myself and go into my other body, and maybe I get another 100 years.
Super Shirk, as he refers to himself, has other unusual ideas about life. He plays as hard as he works. He chases exotic butterflies in Suriname, fishes for piranha in South America. And for a man who lives for fame and publicity, you'd never guess Bill would like to own his own island someday.
Own retreat.
Yeah, I'd like to own my own island, and basically in a situation where I could possibly even turn it into my own country.
Bill, you're in a very unique business. Therefore, the tools of your trade are very unique.
I like to use animals in my act, and snakes and spiders are very big. And one of my tools of the trade which is taken care of me by Wildlife Educational Services, Larry Batson and Bob Flaherty. And this here is Crusher, which is a 16-foot Burmese python. It weighs approximately 100 pounds and could very easily crush a man.
Bill, this is one of the tools of your trade, Crusher. You want to be known by millions of people. Is ego also one of the tools of your trade?
Well, I can't ever recall being known for my humility, but I deal basically in fact. I like to think of myself as positive, but ego plays a factor, and I'm egotistical.
Would you be willing to put your ego on the line for us tonight for PM Magazine? Would you like to challenge one of your standing world records?
No problem.
Bill is going to try to break his record for the fastest escape from a straitjacket while upside down. Target time, 14.4 seconds. Did it, 9.9 seconds.
And I don't care what people say about me, just as long as they're saying something, you know.